Ranking all the Welsh council logos from worst to best. Let's go! Okay. So I'm a city planner, which means I spend a lot of my time looking at council websites. A lot of the Welsh ones, the logos are disgusting. I'm going to rank them all from worst to best. What am I looking for? There's 3 broad categories of council logo. First is dragons, obviously. Second is castles. It's Wales, we've got the most castles in the world. And also there's 3, which is just boring ones. So a bonus category, just insane things like this, like griffins and things. Mad stuff. I'm judging on 3 main criteria. 1, does it look nice? Obviously. Number 2, does it look good where the council logo is going to be seen the most, which is on a council tax letter or on a bin. Number 3, a little bit more ephemeral, a little bit more hard to judge. Does it feel council? Does it look good on a naff HTML website? Does it make me feel like I want to complain to the ombudsman? Does it make me feel like this is a council? In at number 22, there's 22 Welsh councils, is of course this monstrosity, Bridgend County Council. Look at this thing, it's got like a B for Bridgend, I guess. It's sort of like a sail, maybe it's for like boating. It looks like a child made it, and I shouldn't say that because the worrying thing is it's a council logo, maybe a child did make it. And if this is your child who's made this logo, they need to grow up, and I hope they have. Next up, we've got Blaenau County Council, the first dragon on the list, but look at this thing, it's absolutely honking. The font looks like the first one they chose. The dragon looks like he's having a stroke. It does look pathetic, and unfortunately Blaenau is quite a pathetic council. So 20, we've got Monmouthshire. Now this is one of the, I would class as boring logos. It's just an M. When I was a kid, I used to think this looked like teeth, like chomping, you know. But now I realise they were going for something completely different, and whatever it was, they failed. Next up, we have Carmarthenshire County Council. It's a little bit more sweet. It's wavy. It's got like nice balance to it, but it does feel like Blaenau Gwent was like, "Can I copy your homework?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, but don't make it look obvious." A very, very similar dragon with a hill made out of his wing. Bizarre. It feels like a children's playground rather than a council. Number 19 is Merthyr Tydfil County Council. Now this is part of the bonus category of batshit insane ones. Looks really weird. Who is this lady? Why are we representing our council with this? I have no idea. It looks weird. She's got these long flowing locks. Why? You're a council. Act like it. One thing a lot of people did point out was that the woman on the Merthyr logo is actually St. Tydfil, who the town is named after, which I didn't know, so I'm glad I've learned that. I will say, if you have to do homework to get your logo, it's not a very successful logo. I've actually got a history degree, and funnily enough, St. Tydfil didn't come up. Something that did come up, though, was the 1831 Merthyr Rising, which was a working class uprising, which was the first use of the red flag in history. And honestly, if you guys had just put a red flag as your council logo, I'd have a lot of respect for it. But you didn't, did you? It still looks like the Weller hair care logo. So I won't be revising the ranking. At 17th worst Welsh council logo, it is Wrexham. You can't decide on your local plan. You can't seem to do anything right. It's just a W. It's just like West Side. They've not bothered. They've gone, it's Wrexham. Who cares? It's pathetic. So in 16th place, we have Denbighshire County Council. Now this one I actually really like. I think it's very sweet. It looks a little bit childlike, and apparently that is because it was designed by a child, so I'm not going to slag it off. The only thing is the colour scheme doesn't quite work. Look at it on a bin. It just looks like a smudge. Next up we have Swansea City Council. Now a lot of people in the comments of the last video pointed out this isn't a dragon. Like, yeah, I know it's not a dragon. It looks like a chicken, for God's sake. I apologise that my opinion of Swansea was so low that I thought that was you guys giving it your best go of doing a dragon. Apparently it's an osprey, which last time I checked weren't bright red. 15th place. Next up we have Rhondda County Council. Now this one is quite nice actually. I think it's fun, it's a dragon, it's pretty simple. Looks good in any scale, and the text is centred, which I think looks good for a council logo. The only thing is, there's a little bit too much going on. It's a bit visually weak. It looks like the dragon from Spirited Away. It's a sort of squiggle. Next up is Ceredigion County Council. Now, this one is fine. It's a coat of arms. We've all got coat of arms. It's a little bit uninspiring. I think, to be honest, I haven't got more to say on this one. There's a fish on it. It's just a bit boring, isn't it? A lot like the county of Ceredigion. Next up, we have Flintshire County Council. I actually quite like this one. This is really nice. It's a castle. It looks like Flint Castle. And also, sort of unsubtly, it's an F for Flintshire, which is sweet. It reminds me of the sort of 1970s municipal logos, which does mean it looks a bit dated, and it is overall a bit clunky. You know, it's giving RuneScape. Next up, we have Vale of Glamorgan Council. Visually, this is really nice. I like the cliffs, and it's always fun to see this in a beach car park and then go straight down and see the real cliffs. The trouble is, it's in this square thing, and although it looks like a sweet little painting, it doesn't really work when you place it on anything, so it's not useful as a council logo. Therefore, it's ended up mid-table. Ranking the top 10 Welsh council logos, it's crunch time. In 10th place, Torfaen County Council. Controversial enough for you? Yeah, I know people hate this one, and yes, it is a boring logo. It's a squiggly T for Torfaen in a pale ass colour. Visually, it's but it screams council. I've never lived in Torfaen myself, right, but I can already feel an impending sense of dread. When's my council tax due? Have I got a fine to pay? But even with that, it is bang average, and that's why it's dominating the mid-table. It looks like the logo for a waste management company, and what is a council if not a waste management company? In 9th place, it's Gwynedd County Council. A lot like Gwynedd, this one is green and pleasant and massively boring. It's a G, there's not much more I can say than that. But to be fair, I did go to Bangor last year and it looks cracking on a bin. Obviously too boring to threaten any of the top spots, but it does the job. In 8th place, it's Neath Talbot. This one's cute. I love this one. I think it's a really nice little scene. It's got a castle, hill, water. Someone in the comments did tell me they thought it was a frog, and once I saw that, couldn't unsee it. The castle window is the frog's eye. Yeah, now you're never going to see it any other way. Sorry. But I like the realism of the castle. I think it's a lovely scene. And it even looks good in single colour, which I think is really useful for the logo. They've also avoided the problem the Vale has by using the words around it to sort of blend the irregular shape into the surroundings, which I think is very helpful. It's a good scene. Is it unique? No. Is it Welsh? 100%. The only thing holding it back is there's a little bit too much going on, and it doesn't look very council-y. Swooping into 7th place, it's Conwy County Council. A lot of people in the comments said this was one of the nicer ones, and I like it, but I don't agree it's in the top spots. It's not top 5. Although it's nice and undeniably one of the best depictions of a castle in the Welsh Council logo game, it's just not got enough going for it to make the top spots. That swoosh thing, it was very popular in the 90s to have swoosh logos, especially for councils. A lot of swooshing. It's just very common swoosh logos, and it's a little bit too swooshy. It's a bit too swooshy. It's fun and fresh, but it's giving a bit too fresh, you know? It's giving aqua fresh. In 6th place, just missing out on the top spots. It could be controversial, I'm sorry to do this. It's Paris County Council. This is a lovely logo. If you designed it, comment below, I'd love to meet you. Great job. The text is really crisp and clear. The bird looks really cool. It's very simple. It looks like the beautiful open skies of Paris, you know, just nothing for miles and miles and miles. It's a red kite, which are like native to Paris. They're like reintroduced species. You'll see them when you drive up the A470, you see them swirling around, feeding and stuff. It's a great logo. But the trouble is, I hate to say it, the only thing is it just doesn't look council enough. It looks too nice. If I got that on a fine letter, oh, breath of fresh air. But that's why it's not in the top 5 Welsh Council logos. In 5th place, it's Newport County Council. I'm from Newport, I should say, so I'm trying not to be biased here, but look at it. It's brilliant. It's unique. It's striking. What the hell is it? When I was a kid, I thought this was a flying monkey. I think it looks kind of like Francine from Hey Arthur. Do you know what I mean? I lived in Newport for 20 years, still no clue what that thing is. Is it a flying lion? I don't know. But either way, it's flying. Its chest is puffed out. It's fierce. It's strong. That's sick. The clean lines, the unique shape work really well in two-tone as well as in the yellow and green variety. And the way they stack the text works really well, I think. That's why it's top 5. Now this one might be controversial, but in 4th place is Pembrokeshire County Council. I know, stop, please, no hate. It's a great logo, okay? It's an intricately designed Celtic cross, giving a nod to the sort of rich ancient history of Pembrokeshire, which is lovely. Apparently the oldest Celtic cross in the world is in that county, which is cool. If it was a best logo contest, it'd be really hard to not give this one the top prize. But we're not judging best logos here. We're judging council logos, okay? And there's a big problem. Look at what they use on the website. That is an abomination. That is up there with what they did to my boy, Mr. Pringles. I dread to think what it looks like on a bin. 3rd place, it's a similar story, I'm afraid. It's Anglesey County Council, and it's Morn. Oh, what a beauty this one is. Beautiful logo for a beautiful place. If I had to have one of these logos framed on my wall, and I might have to after this, to be fair, it would be this one, okay? It's lovely. It's a beautiful scene. It's a sunrise over the map of Ynys-Môn. It's even got beautiful sunbeams radiating out of it, like Anglesey does a few days a year. Thing is, we're not painting pretty pictures here. We're ranking council logos, and Anglesey need to get real. Imagine this thing on a bin. It was quite difficult to find a picture of this on a bin, probably because they're so ashamed of it. In 2nd place, just missing out on the top spot, it's Cardiff City Council. Now this is the logo I see the most because I do live here, so I'm trying not to be biased, but look at it. This is the logo that befits the hype of a capital city. It's centered. It's the best dragon of the bunch, standing proudly. I love the balance of the wingtips versus the tongue of fire coming out the other side. It's got a bit of water at the bottom to indicate the history as a port town. He's proud of himself. He's in charge. That's how I feel when I see this logo. I do think that does a lot of the heavy lifting though, because if you look closely at that dragon, you'll realise, just like all the other dragons, he's a little bit demented. Look at his eyes. What's he thinking? And if you look at the bottom, you know, especially in two-tone, look at it in two-tone now, it looks like he's got vitiligo on his butt. Now, before I announce number one, if you're smart, you will have worked this one out, because I've ranked all the others, haven't I? Please let me know what mundane, pointless thing I should rank next. In first place, this is going to upset some people. I still love you, even if you hate me, okay? Don't fire off those hate comments just yet. In first place, the best Welsh council logo. It's Caerphilly County Council. Shh, I know. It's okay. Look at her, though. Ain't she just a peach? Caerphilly is famous for two things: Tommy Cooper living there for about 5 minutes and having a massive lopsided castle. So there was only really two choices of what to go for the logo: massive red fez like Tommy Cooper, or another boring castle. Caerphilly chose neither. Caerphilly chose a classic 90s council swooshy thing. But look closer, yeah? The bottom bit of that swoosh is crenellated like a castle. And that swoosh line kind of makes it look lopsided. Like a lopsided tower of a... Oh my god, they're geniuses. I'm not going to say any more about it. It's the most council-y logo in the world. If the global government ever finally gets its bloody act together and takes over the whole world, this is going to be its logo. And you can die mad about it. That's it. That's the end. Cheers to everyone who's followed along. Let me know what I should do next.